Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing another One Piece card game video. This is not like a booster box opening, as you guys can tell by the title. It's going to be going through 7 starter kits that I have bought. I'm just going to go through all of them. I've seen 2 of them because I've used 2 of them, but not these 2 specifically. These are brand new ones, but I got 7. I have the first 4, then I have 9, 14, and 12. We're going to go through all 7 that I bought. And before I start this off, I just want to go over some cards I have that I didn't mention last video that I've unpacked. So this right here is my Boa Hancock Alt Art Super Rare that I actually unboxed out of those 6 500 Years in the Future packs that I spoke about at the beginning of my last video. I really want the manga card. I'm going to be doing a booster box opening for the 500 Years in the Future set, so I can try to get the manga card for this. It's literally the same card, it's just the manga card. But this is a pretty good card. I actually use this in conjunction with the starter deck, one of the starter decks I'm going to go through. I actually use this with it, and it's a pretty good card. I really like this one. Put that in my box. I'll have to organize that later. Oh yeah, this one is, it's about $13. It's 12, I think it's like 12.85 or something like that. So this is actually the most expensive card I own currently that I know of. I do have some Luffy Gear 5 cards coming in. I don't know how much those are actually going for compared to what I paid on eBay for them. But yeah, this is the most expensive card that I've unpacked. So out of those 6 those 6 500 Years in the Future packs, I got over $20 for the cards, which is pretty cool. Because I'm about to go into another one that you guys can see right here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this one was about 12.85, currently on TCG Player. That's what it's going for. And yeah, so put this back in my box, and then this is my my Super Red Dragon card. This is also the alt art, I believe. Oh, no, I think this is the normal one, but even the normal one goes for quite a bit. And it has Rush. It's pretty decent looking card. I've never actually used it. I haven't played with the red deck yet, but I'm about to go over another card I bought, and I will show you guys that card, and you guys will understand why I'm fine with some red cards in my deck, even though I'm pretty much full on the red cards I want to use, because I bought in quite a bit of just casual playing cards. Compared to these nice super rares and stuff. But yeah, this one's about $8, I believe, so it's maybe a little bit over $8. So this is the second most expensive card I own, and they're both from 6 random packs that I bought at a card shop here in my city. So that's pretty cool. So another card I got was this Nico Robin. I believe it's a pretty cheap card on TCG Player. It's a red card, so it could go in my red deck if I wanted to. It's pretty simple. It's just a 1000 counter, 3 cost, 5000 power card. It's nothing special about it, except it looks cool. I believe this is an alt art card, and it looks pretty cool. The reason I bought this is because I opened so many packs between the 2 Legends boosters that my cousin bought, my 6 500 Years in the Future packs, and then all my entire booster box, pretty much, for my Wings of the Captain pack, or set. I bought an entire booster box and get a single Nico Robin that I believe of. So I just bought a bunch. This is one of 3 that I bought. This one's pretty cool, and I don't think I'll be using this one in my deck itself, but this is cool, so I bought it because it looked nice. Whatever, it's a cool card to collect. Another Nico Robin I got is this one. This is the Jolly Roger foil one, and this one is a pretty decent card. It's 1 cost, 2000 power, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with less than 1000 power. So it's a pretty good card, especially if they have low power blockers. This is pretty much what I have this card for. And I actually thought I got scammed on this card on eBay, so I went to TCG Player and bought 2 more of them because I actually want to run this card in my deck, and I want to run 2 of them. So I thought I got scammed on this because I bought so many Robin cards and I didn't realize whenever they got delivered that I was missing this one, and I just didn't see it. And it's because I opened another Robin card that I'm about to show you, and I just thought I got scammed. So I didn't get scammed, but now I'm going to have 3 of these. I only need 2 of them, but now I'm going to have 3. And here we go. This is the final Nico Robin card I got. This is the one I really wanted to get out of the 500 Years in the Future packs that I was opening, and I never got it. So kind of unfortunate, so I just bought it. This was literally 17 cents on TCG Player, so not that big of a deal for me. Pretty cool. And there's kind of just one reason I wanted to get it, as you can see. But anyways, I'm actually going to be running a purple yellow deck, I think, or something yellow. It's a dual yellow deck. I forgot what the leader was, but I'm gonna be running that. I think it is purple yellow with Miss All Sunday out of the new set coming out next week. So I think I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be using 8 cards in that set, I think. And this is definitely going to be one that I use because there's a lot of Straw Hat Egghead cards. So yeah, all the Robins I got. I don't know why I'm going over these cards. It doesn't really matter. Alrighty, so the final card I want to go over before I open these starter decks is this one. This is upside down. This is my red purple Law. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this, and to be honest with you, I just bought it because Law is my favorite character in One Piece. And when I was really into it the first night, I just bought a bunch of cards, and I thought this one looked cool. I didn't even realize it was a leader, and I just bought it. I didn't know anything about the game, to be honest, and I bought it, and it turns out it's a pretty decent leader card. The problem is, at least 2 of the cards I plan on running with this deck are 10 power cards, and to use this leader effect, you have to take 3 of your Dawn and put it back in your Dawn deck. So I may have to reevaluate my deck if I want to use this as my leader, but this is awesome. I love this art too. There's an alt art version that I kind of want to get as well, but I don't really want to spend the money. Also, I bought some sleeves. So these are the sleeves I got for my leaders. And if you can tell, the art on this sleeve for Law, I didn't realize this when I bought him, but the art on this sleeve is the same exact art that's on the card. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's all the cards I wanted to go through. We're about to go through the starter decks now. I just want to show you guys these cards real quick just because I'm just getting passionate about this stuff and I find it all interesting and I just want to show off what I'm picking up. So those are all the new cards I got. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve my other cards with some of the other sleeves I got because I have also purchased for all my Dawn. I have these crocodile sleeves because I got some crocodile Dawn that I guess I might show you guys. Probably not, but it's just simple Dawn with crocodile aesthetics on it. So I got all these sleeves for the Dawn just because I bought crocodile Dawn, so I got crocodile sleeves. And then, like I just showed you, these are all the sleeves for my leader. So I'm gonna currently all the special Dawn I have like this. I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve in this, and then all my leaders I'm gonna sleeve real quick as well. And then I'm going to open the starter decks. All right, all rambling aside, let's start this. I'm gonna go kind of in order and then kind of a little bit mixed at the end, just because the last pack I want to open is a different pack than all the other ones. So we're gonna start off with booster set number 1. So I just went on TCG Player. I bought the first 4 starter decks. I don't know why I said booster, but I bought the first 4 starter decks. It's green, red, yellow. No, it's not. It's green, red, blue, and purple. So this is number 1. We're gonna go to open this. I don't think these come with booster sets. I know the brand new sets do starter decks, but I don't think these come with the premium boosters. But I don't know what date these new decks are, because I have 114. Damn, that's tight. There we go. Alright, so here is the play pad. We're just going to go ahead and put that back in the box, because I'm going to use that until I buy a mat. So here we go. We got our standard Dawn at the beginning, which kind of butthurt. It's kind of standard Dawn. It is what it is, though. Ugh. You're a Luffy leader. The reason I like these starter decks is because the leader cards and several of the actual cards in here, as you can see, are nice. Honestly, some of these might go into my red deck. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's see. Alright, so we have our leader card. It's a red Luffy. 5,000. Give this leader one of your characters 1 rested Dawn card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. If I'd run a red deck, this actually might just be my red leader. And then we have Luffy, 2 Luffys. And this card has Rush, and when attacking, your opponent cannot use blocker. So if you use 2 extra Dawn, your opponent cannot use blocker against this attack. So that's cool. And then the Zoro, 1 extra Dawn gives it 1,000 power. So those are cool. And I like these because they're not manga cards, but like they're manga. They're from the manga, you know? But they're not manga cards. And then we just have, I'm just going to go through these basic ones. We've got Usopp, Karoo, Sanji. You can put Rush on Sanji, which is pretty cool. We have Jinbei. And you can add an extra 1,000 power with 1 Dawn. That's pretty much, I don't know, that seems kind of useless, to be honest. We have Tony Choppy. These are blockers. I might just put these in my deck as well. We have Nami. Damn, some of these cards might need to go in my deck. Damn, these are good. Because these you could add Rested Dawn to one of your characters. So that's pretty good as well. We have Robin, just standard Robin cards, 1,000 blocker or counters. We have standard VV cards, 1,000 counters. Frankie cards, standard 1,000 counters. Brooke, 2,000 counters, and give up to 2 Rested Dawn cards to your leader of one of your characters. This is a good ass card. What the fuck? So, might also go. I have to reevaluate my deck now. I bought some guard points for my deck, so I bought 2, and I didn't need to because I had these 2, but it is what it is. That's pretty cool. And then Gungam Jet Pistol. I'm pretty sure I bought this as well, so I'm gonna definitely have to reevaluate because just this deck alone is pretty good. And then Stage 1070. So, yep, that is the set number 1. We're just gonna go through these quickly. Sorry, I hit the camera right there. We're just gonna go through these quickly because I know you guys have seen some of these plenty of times. They're all kind of new to me except for set 2 and 3. I've played with 3. Played 4 games with 3. Literally every game of One Piece I played is with Starter Deck 3, and every game of One Piece I played against is against Starter Deck 2. So we're just gonna go ahead and put that back here. I should have sleeved the leader, but I'll go back and do that whenever I'm not recording the video. All right, here we go. Starter Deck number 2. Take off this wrapper. I'm gonna get rid of this. 10 Dawn. We have our leader, Kid. Once per turn, for 3 Dawn, you may rest the 3 Dawn, you may trash 1 card from your hand, set this leader as active. So, yeah, if you use 3 Dawn, you can activate this character at the end of the round instead of it being rested, which, I mean, I guess is good. I'm not 100% sure. We have these Law cards, which are cool, and they're green, so I could do a whole other green deck with Law. Set up to one of your Supernovas or Heart Pirates type rested with a cost of 5 or less as active. So that's pretty good. I can attack and then I can undo them, especially if I have some green Supernova cards. That'd be pretty good. So I like these Laws. Definitely gonna just take some of the cards from the starter decks and put them in my main one. We have 2 more Kid cards, and these have blockers, so there's 7,000 blockers. And then for 1 Dawn at the end of your turn, set this card as active. So those are the 2 super rares in the set, or the deck. We got the Veto, 1,000 counters. A Rouge, 1 Dawn, if you have 3 more characters, this card gains 2,000 power. So that's pretty good. So he's a 5,000 power card if you have 3 more characters. Down, and he's also 1,000 counter. We have the Beige blocker. We have the Killer, KO up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 3 or less, so it has to be rested though. Also 1,000 counter. Kobe, 6,000 power, 1,000 counter for only 4 Dawn. Not bad. We have Bonnie. This is a card a lot of people use. I just don't know what it does. You may rest this card, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal 1 Supernova type card and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, so it's a search card. It also has plus 1,000 counter. We have a Pooh. It's a 2,000 counter for 1 Dawn. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's Dawn's card. So that's good. So that's good for them using counter cards and stuff, like event cards. Basil for 1 Dawn once per turn. If this character battles your opponent's character, set this card as active. So at the end of the round, I believe. You can just set it back to active, I think. These is no counter. And then we have Heat, which is just a 4,000 power with 1k counter. We have Beppo, poor little Beppo. He has 3k power with 1,000 counter. He looks so sad in this picture. We have Drake, 5,000 power, 1,000 counter. For 1 Dawn, if this character is rested, your Supernova or Navy type leaders can gain 1,000 power. Okay. And then Scalpel event. I'm not really going to go over the events, to be honest. But here they all are. And boom. That is set number 2. Alright, so we got our 10 Dawn card. And then I think another reason I like this set is this Crocodile is my favorite villain. So we have our Crocodile leader card. For -4 Dawn, the Dawn goes to your Dawn deck. So -4 Dawn from your hand to your Dawn deck. Return up to one character with a cost of 5 or less to the owner's hand. That's not a good leader ability in my opinion. Like, I don't know a lot about the game, but it's not a good leader ability. Then we have the Crocodile 6,000 power, 5 cost blocker. And then for 1 extra blonde, Dawn on block, place up to 1 character with a cost of 2 or less into the opponent's or onto the opponent's bottom deck. So those 2 Crocs, and then the Doffy ones. On play, return up to 1 character with a cost of 7 or less to understand. That's what I'm saying. These 2 cards, I know there's 7 Dawn, bro, but you lose 4 Dawn to your deck for this leader card, and it's worse than this card is. So I'm just saying that the leader power is not that good. But he looks badass. He looks badass. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same art as the one on the sleeves, but cool. Alright, so we have Weevil, 1,000 counter cards, Gecko Moria, 1,000 counter, and then add up to 1 of the 7 Warlords or Thriller Bark Pirates characters with a cost of 4 less to other than to your trash. Oh, from your trash hand. Okay, so that's cool. So if you have any trashed cards that are Warlord or Thriller Bark, that's not Gecko Moria, that is 4 or less, you could add it back to your hand. That's cool. Decent, decent. There's only 2 of those, though. So you know it's broken. We have Mihawk, 2,000 counter. Draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards from your hand. We have Jinbei, 1,000 counter. Sentamaru, 1,000 counter for 1,000 power. For 2 Dawn. Play up to 1 Pacifista card with a cost of 4 less from your deck and shuffle your deck. I guess that's good because you just go through your deck and play it, so that's pretty good. We have Law. This is like our 4th different kind of Law card now. It's a blocker. I love this. This is a cheap blocker, you know, just good blocker. Throw it out there. You're gonna lose the card if you block with it, but it's a good card. We have the Kuma, has a trigger. Look at 3 cards on top of your deck and return them to the deck in any order. And that's good. It has no counter. It's 2,000 power. Buggy, 1,000 counter. Decent enough. Pacifista, 1,000 counter, 6,000 power. It's like Kobe. We have the Boa blocker. Pretty much the same as the Law blocker, except this one has a trigger, so it's a little bit more it costs in Dawn, which actually doesn't make sense because the trigger only affects it if it's being played off your life. So I don't know why this one is so much like it's 2 more Dawn than the Law card when they're pretty much exactly the same. I guess just to differentiate. We have Teach, 1,000 power. Oh, she's also a counter card for 1,000 as well. We have Teach, 1,000 counter. Return up to 1 of the characters with a 3 or less to the owner's hand on play. And then we have all the events that I just don't want to go through. So I'm tired of reading all this shit. Alright, so here is set 4, or deck 4. I keep saying set. Starter deck 4, Animal Kingdom Pirates. I have no idea what's in here. I just cheated a little bit. I'm not going to look at those, so I just want to be surprised by what's in here. I sort of have a guess because I'm pretty sure in the video for how to play the One Piece card game they use this set. All right, so we have our 10 Dawn. We have our Kaido leader, 5,000 power, 5 life. The main for 7 Dawn to your Dawn deck. Trash up to 1 of your opponent's cards from the top of their life cards. That's kind of insane if you ask me, bro. I mean, that's just a free life taken away no matter what. Damn, that's kind of broken. These Kaido cards look insane, by the way. These ones are -5 Dawn to your Dawn deck. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. And then this also has Rush on it. It's cool. We got the King. These are the other super rares. And then this one is -1 Dawn. You may return the specified number of Dawn to your Dawn deck. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So that's pretty good as well. Some of these might go in the purple side of my deck that I'm making with the RP Law, so have to keep an eye on these. I don't know. Definitely not the Kaido. Just like 5,000 or 5 Dawn to your deck just for a normal card sucks. Oh, we have ulti. It's 2,000 counter, 2,000 or 5,000 power, and then return 1 Dawn to your Dawn deck. Play up to 1 page card. Oh, play. So play 1 page, 1 card with a cost of 4 or less from your hand. Pretty shit, to be honest. Okay, let's see. We have Queen. It's a blocker. Draw 2, trash 2. If you want to use 1 Dawn. It's a 6,000 power blocker with 1k counter. We have Sasaki. Put 1 card in your Dawn deck and draw 1 card. So it's 1,000 counter, 4,000 power. Sheep's Head. 1,000 counter. Jack, 1,000 counter. You may trash 1 card from your hand and add up to 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck and set it as active. Okay. Jin Rummy, 1,000 counter. Goose, it's a trigger. And 1 Dawn to your Dawn deck. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with 3 or less. No counter. We have Black Maria, 1,000 counter. She's blocker. Page 1, 1,000 counter. X-Drake, 1,000 counter. This is pretty much just a manga card. I don't understand how these actually work. And then the events. And this one also has stages, so 4 stages. Cool. Cool. I don't think I'd really run many of these cards. Maybe the King, and that's about it. Ish about it. Alright, so on to our set number 9. This is the Yamato starter deck. I'm excited for this one. This one, I don't know when it started, but those first 4, it told you exactly what's in here. Now it just kind of tells you what's in here. But I'm excited to find out what's in here. No potential spoilers at all. I'm going to cut myself with this knife. But yeah. This is one of the ones when I was looking at it, I was like, I need a yellow one. Just so, because like I just wanted one for each thing, because I didn't realize I was going to be buying so many cards after the fact, or buying booster boxes and stuff like that. I thought I was pretty much just going to play with the starter decks. And then I decided against that. We have a clear plastic now. Different kind of packaging than the other ones. Interesting. They're also in another different kind of packaging. So double different type of packaging. Interesting. Okay. So they're in the entire case is wrapped instead of just the little band around it. Do you like this Yamato leader? It's a nice art. Okay. Alright. So this Yamato leader, 5/5. If you have 2 or less life cards, this leader gains 1,000 power. That's a pretty simple leader thing. Not too bad. But it's only on the opponent's turn, so not when you're attacking. So if you're being attacked, it has 6,000 power instead of 5. Ooh, I fuck with these heavy. We'll get to those. Damn. These Odin cards look great. 7,000 power, 7 Dawn. It gets double attack. Wow. For 1 Dawn. And then, let's see. On KO, you may trash 2 cards from your hand, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life card. So, on knockout, I have to trash 2 cards from my hand, or it says I may, and then I get to add 1 card from my deck to the top of my life card. So, if you knock out this guy, I get a free life card. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. I like that one a lot, actually. And then we have the ace cards. So once per turn, if this character would be KO'd, you may trash one card from the top or bottom of your life cards instead. So if you want to get rid of a life and keep this card, that's what this is for. So it's 6 Dawn, 7,000 power. This Odin card is definitely usable though. Definitely. Let's get this Dawn out of the way as well. Just 10 basic Dawn. One of the starter kits I really wanted to get was the Three Brothers one, but I just couldn't spend $50 on one starter deck. Like, all right. So we have Tempura. I don't even know who this guy is, to be honest. Has a trigger, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, and then add this card to your hand. And it also has 1,000 counter. Ulti with a 1,000 counter. Kaido, 1,000 counter with 1 Dawn. If you have 2 or less life cards, this character cannot be KO'd. Okay. We have Momonosuke, 1,000 counter. Shinobu, blocker. And then okay, on block you may add one of your life cards to your hand. I just don't like that. Ushimaru, I don't know this guy either. When attacking, you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand. Yeah, I don't know. This takes a lot of life cards from your hand. I don't know if I like that. Omosubi with triggers to KO one of your opponent's cards with 1 or less cost. 1,000 counter as well. Sorry, I know this video is so checked. We have Luffy, just a 1,000 counter, 5,000 power. And then we have a Yamato card, 2,000 counter. When you add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand, this character gains 2,000 power until the start of your next turn. So that's cool. And then another Yamato. This is her Awakened Devil Fruit form. It's 1,000 counter, and then events. Yep. So pretty good deck. A lot of it takes life from your life like thing, which I don't like. But this Odin card adds life to your life deck, which I do like. So I'll probably add this Odin because I have a bunch of Wano cards from the Wings of the Captain set I opened. So I'll definitely probably be adding Odin to my yellow deck. Whatever I decide to run as my leader. Maybe I'll run Yamato, because that's a simple Yamato leader card. So I wouldn't mind running her. And then we are on to the last two. I'm going to do set 14 first, because set 12 is a little different than all the other ones. And it's probably not as cool as set 14, the next one we're going to do. But it's just a little different, because it's a dual color starter set. So I've never seen something like that. So we're going to go with the 3D2Y black starter deck. This one I had to pick up, and this is number 14, and I don't think it comes with a premium booster. I don't know when premium boosters started, so I don't know what number of sets starter decks started coming with it. I don't think this is one of them, though. This also has a different packaging. This is the third style of packaging that I've had. But this is what the... It doesn't have one, but this is what all the new ones look like, is this packaging. So, looks like we're not going to get any premium boosters for free, which sucks. I was hoping I'd get one. We got the same packaging as set 9, or the same wrapper as set 9. Ugh. Get that out of here. This is a nice ass Luffy captain. Or leader. I said captain. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I really like that one. And oh, what's its ability? My god. It's a 5/5 card. All of your characters gain +1 cost if you have a character with the cost of 8 or more. This leader gains 1,000 power. Okay. Interesting. We have Sanji. If you have a character with a cost of 6 or more, KO it's one of your characters with a cost of 5 or less. I like that. That's a decent black. And Nami black. I like this art. Never seen this art before. It's a 2000 blocker, so it's a weird super rare, but interesting. I assume this is gonna be a lot of Straw Hat cards. Oh, it's gonna be like time skip cards. That makes sense. That must be, yeah, okay. So you have Usopp. I'm just not even gonna go over the abilities anymore. We're just gonna look at the cards. We have Usopp, Jinbei, Chopper, Nico Robin. I do fuck with this card a lot. 7,000 power. If you have a character with a cost of 8 or more, give one of your opponent's characters -5 cost in this turn. So it just helps your opponents, right? That's crazy. I'm pretty sure. Hardos. That's funny. Frankie. I actually love these designs on these cards. Brooke. Yeah, these designs are great. Heracles. That's a Rayleigh card in here, right? Another Luffy. Zoro. No Rayleigh cards. Nice. Cool. Whatever. I think he was Rayleigh on the Luffy card? Yeah. He's there, guys. Don't worry. But we got Heracles instead of Rayleigh. Wow. That is such a long name for an event. 1000 Sunny as a stage, and then our 10 Dawn. Okay. I don't understand how we got what's his name and Heracles. Who's Little Science dude? What's his name? Hardos. We have Hardos and Heracles, but no Rayleigh? Really? Damn. Alright. This is the best looking leader card, but I think it's the most underwhelming set. Just based off of art. I didn't really look at their abilities. But all the abilities are pretty, like, relatively similar. So, nothing special. Okay. These cards are going to slide around a lot in this packaging. Because this packaging sucks compared to the other ones. Alright, the final starter deck. We have the Zoro and Sanji blue-green starter deck. I didn't need to get this one, but I got it because I didn't see any others that were dual color like this. And not only dual color, because like there's definitely dual color leaders. I mean, you guys saw my Red Purple Law earlier, but this one is 2 characters in one starter deck, and I just didn't see any others like that. And so naturally, it piqued my interest. There's a potential for custom Dawn in this. I doubt it, but it has potential. See, they fixed the design of the boxes too, so now it's easier to open without ripping. And no booster. Meh. I think the current booster out right now is the only premium booster they've released, so that's why it's in the new starter decks. Is the Dawn special? That's what I'm wondering. I doubt it. Nope. Normal Dawn. Rip. Rip. Normal Dawn. Alright, so here's our leader card. Blue-green. Once per turn, when attacking, you may return one of your characters with a cost of 1 or cost of 2 or more to the owner's hand. Set up to one of your characters with 7,000 power or less as active. So that's cool. That's cool. I love the art on this. Very nice. Okay. Alright, this makes sense. It's their 2 mentors, I guess. Which is so where the EVGA was Sanji's like trainer during the time skip. It's so odd. So our first super rare EVGA, reveal one card from the top of your deck and play up to 1 character card with a cost of 2. Then place the rest at the top or bottom of your card. And then when attacking once per turn, draw 1 card if you have 6 or less cards in your hand. So there's that. It also has a 1000 counter. And then we have our Mihawk. Nice looking foil there. And then it's a 2000 counter. On play, if you have 2 or less characters, play up to 1 Muggy Kingdom type or slash attribute character card with a cost of 4 or less, other than Mihawk from your rested. From your hand rested. So. Yeah, so if you have one of the Muggy Kingdoms or slash cards other than this, you can play it in your hand if it has 4 or less cost. Nice. Decent. Already see Kuina? Fuck that bitch. Down these stairs. Down these stairs. Here we go. Let's get this Dawn out of here so it doesn't piss me off. Alright, Kuina. 1000 power. You may rest this character, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So that's decent if you want to attack one of the characters next round. Or if that's actually decent, because they have a blocker, this is probably a really good card now that I think about it. So that's a pretty banger card. Human Drill for 1000 counter from Maggie. We have a nice Perona card. I fuck with this. I love Perona. She's great. 1000 counter, 6000 power. Yasuku and Johnny. I remember these guys very vaguely. I forgot where they're from. East Blue. Yeah, this is so early on. 1000 counter. When attacking, choose 1. Rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 2 or less, or KO up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters with a cost of 2 or less. So, if you have 2 of these down, you can just rest 1 and then knock it out. So that's cool. We have Rika. Wow, this is literally episode 2 right here. 2000 counter. On play, you can rest a specified number of Dawn cards in your cost area. If your opponent has 3 or more life cards, set up to 1 of your slash attribute characters with a cost of 4 or less as active. So, if you have a slash attribute character down, I guess that's good. You have a nice Zoro art card. I really like that art. When attacking, rest up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 6 or less. It's pretty good. Actually, that's decent. We have a character, which is just Tuna. 1000 counter. We have the Sanji card. Also really nice art. I don't know how well this is going to pick up. That's probably way better now. Yeah, look at that. Alright, and then it does. If you have 5 or less cards in your hand, this character gains 2000 power until the start of your next turn. So that's good. It's attacking. We have Pudding. Return this character to the owner's hand. Okay. Okay, so I activate it. It just goes back to my hand. That's cool, I guess. 2000 counter. We have Zeph. Look at 3 cards at the top of your deck and place them at the bottom of the deck in any order. When attacking, reveal up to 1 card from the top of your deck and play up to 1 character card with a cost of 2 rested. Then place the rest at the top or bottom of your deck. Okay. Also has a 1000 counter. Duval. These are all Sanji coded. None of these are fucking... Unless it was all the beginning that was... Well, that makes sense. All the... Yeah, I'm stupid. All the green are Zoro coded. All the blue are Sanji coded. I just didn't process that. We have Duval. Blocker. 1000 counter. Patty and Karn. 1000 counter. And then our event cards. And that, my friends, is all of these 7 starter decks that I have purchased. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go through these and take some cards and just try to find a good deck that I like to play with. At least right now for my red purple. And then I don't know. I definitely want to do a yellow deck. I don't know if I want to do like a purple yellow or like a blue yellow deck. I'm not 100% sure what color I want to do yet. But as of right now, these are all the cards I have to work with, and then I will be getting some more booster boxes here shortly whenever set 9 drops, and then I will also just buy a set 7 box as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like below, subscribe if you're new. That's all from me. It's from Brinkless, and I'm out. Peace.